Well, Matt, I guess a frustrating afternoon or lunchtime for you.
Yeah, very frustrating. Look, I can break the game down tactically. I can do loads of things, but I feel like all Rotherham fans today, I'm gutted. We've lost the game 1-0, and I can come in here and say we were a better team for a large percentage of that game. I thought we had a bad 20 minutes before half time, but it stings, that one.
Are you disappointed that how well you started in both halves, in actual fact?
As I've just said, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how we start, doesn't matter how we finish. We've got to be better in certain areas. We've got to do better things. But yeah. I mean, obviously, raw emotion of it. I mean, it hurts. And we've had 2 games against local rivals, and people dress it up however they want and say there's improvements, there's this, that, and other. But it's 2 defeats, and that's not what I'm here for.
What concerns you the most about the losses?
I don't want to go into that really at the minute, if I'm going to be honest. I think it's quite clear to see really. You winning and losing games on both ends at pitch, and unfortunately not good enough at the moment.
But moving, obviously you've got games coming up. I mean, it's not quite for you, but you have got a lengthy injury list that the fans know about though, don't they?
Yeah, no excuse. I expect the team to win that game of football today, and I feel for massive parts of it. Look, they have chances at end, of course they do, because we're sending everybody forward, and we're leaving a self-light in the back as if we were 1-0 up, it'd be the same other way around. And as I say, it started off really well. Second half, they couldn't get out of their half, but we lost 1-0, and I keep saying that. Just feel for the fans behind that goal. Wanted to really give them something to cheer about. It's all right saying there's signs of improvement, but yeah, as I said, look, I think I was same after Barnsley. I'll come in Monday and probably see what the little bits of positives are, but we're not in for that.
I can see you're quite angry with perhaps the performance overall. Did you see enough heart and desire from the team overall?
I don't think you can really question that. You can question a little lack of quality in certain areas, but I think the lads give it everything. As I say, I keep saying the same things, but we started off really well. We needed that goal just after half time because Donny couldn't get out. Grant made a load of changes. And probably that fluidity, as I spoke about in week, about Grant having his players for a lot longer and doing the things that he did, and the bit of bounce of promotion that obviously they're still carrying here. But yeah, I mean the goal is a good header, but we should pick the man up, and that's the frustration.
We had a couple of chances as well for Martha, which forced a good save, didn't it?
Yeah, and again, like he had a tight hamstring, so you bring him off at half time, and that seems to be story how it's going at minute. So yeah, I think him and Kian were causing quite a lot of threat, and I don't think other than one half of football we've been able to put them 2 out together. So that's a frustration. There's a few frustrating things at the minute. There's positive things, but nobody wants to hear that today. We've lost a game of football, and we'll be working as damned hardest to put it right.
Yeah, it's understandable, isn't it, as well? But individual performance as well, you brought back T-Son. Was there a chance you could throw him in at the start?
No, not really. Look, he's a player with huge potential. We obviously are really light in that area. I'll be looking to bring another one in if we can with a bit more experience, as I've been speaking about, but we just felt like we had no cover. And to be fair, I've been a big fan of Jamal's. Tough for him today because he's obviously getting thrown in at the deep end with 10 minutes left in a game that we're sending loads of people forward. But I think you see his size and his pace, and I'm sure over the course of this season he'll be a good asset for us. Marvin
Coletta came on, he looked lively to start with, didn't he, in the game?
Yeah, I thought Coletta did well, I thought Martha did well, I thought All did well, thought front 2 did well, and I can't really fault performances as such, but I can fault as bitter as game management and his decision making. But look, that's going into tactical bits which I don't really want to go into. I'm well aware of disappointment that there'll be from our fans. There's disappointment from me, and as I say, I can just reassure fans that we're trying as damned hardest to put this right, because it's something that I probably foresaw coming a little bit. And yeah, I know what we need to do, and I'm sure we'll do it.
How close was Jordan Hugill to getting a leveller though, right at the finish there?
Yeah, it'd have been nice if that had gone in. I think that'd have been probably, I don't even know, a fair reflection at game. I felt as I said, we should have definitely got some points out of that game, but we didn't, and we move on to Tuesday and then next Saturday.
Bad news about Sean Raggett with injury.
Yeah, bad one. Yeah, again, he's out for 3 months, so that's going to be a tough one. But again, like we needed covering that area anyway. We had a Doffin and Humphreys last year, and I think obviously we brought Agbear in, was out as well. Raggett's now come back and got injured, so yeah. And the frustration is they're all happening in games, so that's a tough thing. But again, we'll collect together, we'll regroup, we'll refocus, re-energise, and we'll go again.
Do you feel a bit for Sean though? It's been a really stop-start his Rotherham career, hasn't it? And if anything, it becomes a mental thing, doesn't it, for him?
Yeah, I feel sorry for anybody who's injured. We've got quite a number of them at the minute. I feel sorry for Sam Nombe, feels sorry for Kieran Spence, but like, look, we're not in a business of feeling sorry for each other. Sure. We have to make sure that we're doing everything to get them back on this pitch as quickly as we possibly can, because at this moment in time we're missing them, and it'll be good when we can put his full team out, which I ain't had luxury of doing. That ain't an excuse. That's the truth. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating, and I know I seem really down at the minute. There is positives, but as I said, look, I'm hurting as much as anybody else.
You've got obviously the transfer window on Monday. You just said that you're trying to get people in. What sort of areas are you looking at? Maybe is defence obviously one of the areas?
Yeah, I think we've conceded too many goals, to be honest, and too many similar goals, which is frustrating. So I think we need a commanding sort of centre half with a bit of experience who can galvanise group a little bit, a bit more of a leadership role. We're a young team finding his way, but we have to do better in certain instances, and I feel like we're missing a bit of that leadership at the minute, to be honest. Sounds
like something's likely then for Monday, do you think?
Well, everything's likely. I keep saying the same things. We're spinning everything. Yeah, we're hopeful we're close, but again, I've been close previously and it's not come off, so I don't want to come out and say well, it's 100% going to happen, but again, as soon as I leave here, I'll be back on phone again and trying to make sure that it does happen.
And you've got a game on Tuesday as well, which you can't chop and change too much of the rules. Is that right?
Yeah, there's fundamental criteria, but I'll be making a lot of changes and making sure we fit the criteria. But we just can't risk too many players. However, they are players who need some game time, so it'll probably be a younger team.